So it's 9:15, and I'm in the centre of the city. Well, it's a town, not a city. I'm in the centre of the town looking for somewhere to get my phone fixed because I've broken the screen on my phone and you can't see the display. So it's like a tiny little bit at the bottom which you can see, and then the rest of it you can't, like it's all black. So that's my job for today, but it's not looking very promising at the moment. Everywhere seems to be closed and not yet reopened. So I'm waiting for a shop to open at 9, and I was like, oh, I've got no idea what time it is, no idea when 9 is, but there's a handy clock there that's just telling me. So I'm riding back now from the phone shop. It's sorted. Got a new screen on there. Obviously not the best thing in the world, not the best thing that I wanted to happen, but at least it's sorted. So there is that. Okay, so it's 9 o'clock, and whilst everyone else is thinking about going to bed or watching Netflix or whatever, I am getting dressed and getting ready to go on my bike because I've done quite a lot of miles today, messing around looking for my phone shop and whatnot, but I haven't really gone any sort of distance, and I feel wide awake and I need to go and tire myself out. So I'm going to go for a bike ride. It's a good opportunity to test the bike light as well, so it should be pretty good. Hopefully the stars will be out, but I'm not sure because it's quite cloudy, but I'm going to go and find out. I am all suited up now. Don't know how far I'm going to go, but hopefully the light doesn't die. But I've got my head torch, I've got my pencil as well with me, just in case. Prepared for everything. Walking with these clipless shoes on is a nightmare. 9 kilometres in, and this is pretty fun. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. There's a big climb ahead now though, so I'm going to take the camera off, prepare myself. So I've made that first climb now, dropped down a little bit into a town, and then we've got another little climb. I wanted to say fairly substantial then, but it's not really. I think I'm going to feel it though. So yeah, after that climb there's like a descent to Kufstein, which is pretty good, and then I'm going to come back along the river, so on the flat. The problem that I'm having with this night ride in malarkey isn't that it's cold or anything, or that it's dark. It's that you get really, really hot on the ascent, and then because of the wind and because it's a lower temperature, when you're descending, it ends up being freezing, and it's not that fun. I just interrupted that to show you the church. How cool is that church? So I'm in Kufstein now. I've stopped for a little bit of a breather, just because it looks really pretty, so I thought I was going to stop for a little while. Excuse my headwear, but my ears are cold, and I've always wanted to be a pirate, so I'm quite pleased about that because this is giving me an excuse to become one for the evening. All I need is a shit now. I'm sure I'll get one of those if I ever get to Spain. Look at the fort behind me. There's like a projection of the European Union flag on there, which is pretty cool. I'm filming this with the expectation of it doing something, and I'm not sure that it's gonna. Nope. I don't know if you can hear the sound of my shoes, but I sound like a cart horse walking around in these clips. It's ridiculous. Look at the fort all lit up. really cool. So I'm just about to head back. Well, I say head back, I'm going to go 2 kilometres in the wrong direction to get on the road that I need to be on to head back. But my first impressions of night riding are pretty fun. Yeah, I'm enjoying myself. Although, in the centre of town, there was like a car coming in the road and I was on the pavement, and I couldn't unclip in time, so I had like a little fall. It was a very graceful fall though, and I'm sure the people in the car weren't that amused. Like, I'm sure they weren't laughing at me in all my yellow, falling over. But yeah, it's 10:30, and I should be back for 11:30, something like that. So I'm going to set off because otherwise it's just going to get later and later. But I'm going to try and film a little bit on the ride back. I just want to make it absolutely clear that it is pitch black, but this light is excellent. I've been on this road for about probably 5 kilometres now, and there's only been one car because everyone else is in bed because it's 11:15 on Thursday. There's just something I find greatly appealing about a crane that's lit up at night. I don't know what it is, I couldn't imagine, but they're definitely cool. I have bad ideas and I have good ideas, and riding at this time is a good idea because it's cooler, there's less traffic, you can hear like the bats and stuff or whatever they are, I don't know, it's just tranquil, it's a nice time to ride. I feel like I'm going faster as well. I'm probably not, but I feel like I am. And I feel like I've got more energy. Like, I was thinking that I was heading back now and I'm considering going further. Don't know about that though, it's getting late. Okay, so I decided that I was going to come like a long way, which isn't really a long way, it's like a separate climb entirely, and then like another loop. So I've just made it to the top of that climb, and I've stopped to get this out of my bag. So I'm going to eat my Mars bar, put my gloves on, and then I've got a descent, maybe 3 kilometre descent, and then probably about 15 kilometres back to the van. So I should be back before 12. But I've been enjoying myself, so I just thought I'd make it a bit longer. Mars bars are the absolute best thing to take on a bike. They're better than protein bars. Mars bars and bananas, that's all you need. Sorry for talking with my mouth full, YouTube. I'm gonna go now. I'm honestly riding along singing, I'm having so much fun. I just want to be clear about something though. That last shot, like that last angle,
it was a lot of effort because of all the setting it up and then unclipping and then re-clipping. And then as soon as I passed the camera, like as soon as I passed the sight of the camera, I slammed on the brakes to stop, obviously, to get my phone, and I totally forgot that I was clipped in. So I came to a dead stop and then couldn't put my foot down and decked it again. So that's the second time this evening that I have managed to fall because I've been clipped in, which is brilliant. Sorry about the wind. Just approaching the last big road now, the last road that we're going to be on for any amount of time, and then we'll be back at the van having a midnight feast. I think that's the plan, a little midnight feast.
So it's 12 now. I did 55 kilometres and it took me about 2.5 hours of riding time, which is pretty good considering, like, I did quite a bit of climbing and it was the first time I'd really ridden that far at night. But yeah, I enjoyed it. It was pretty fun. It was nice to see Cufstein all lit up at night. That was good. But yeah, I'm just going to have a little bit of something to eat now and then I'm going to get to sleep. So that's it for this one. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have enjoyed, please leave a like or share or something like that. It means a lot. I appreciate it. Good night.